Thank you very much, Mariah. She has once again supported our YouTube channel and allowed us to purchase this game. Old Nintendo Gamer.
And son.
Hello, and welcome to the Rock of War. Hi, Andy. This is me, Old Nintendo Gamer. Max. I get an HD rumble on Max's fist bumps there. The Orange Star Army, led by Sammy. Nell. Yes, we're watching this cutscene as this is what we're going to be enjoying. It is, if you hadn't ascertained already, Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. And a big shout out to Mariah. Thank you very much, Mariah. She has once again supported our YouTube channel and allowed us to purchase this game, which I was going to overlook, and I'm glad I most certainly haven't overlooked, as Advance Wars, especially the DS game, Dual Strike, is one of my favourite games of all time. Welcome to Advance Wars 1... And I gotta think of a voice for now. Welcome to Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. You must be Lon Dragon. It's an honor to meet you. Thank you very much, Nell.
My name's Nell.
Oh, my name's Nell. She's American.
I'm a CO in the Orange Star Army.
Okay.
Say, is this your first time playing Advance Wars?
No, it's not.
Oh, it's good to see you back.
Thank you.
One of my jobs is to provide lessons on how to play the game. I also offer strategic advice along the way.
I'm going to accept that strategic advice because it'd be good for videos. You can think of the lessons as more of a quick refresher. That said, I might even show you a thing or two that you didn't know, so make sure you listen carefully. Before we get started, let me tell you a bit about some of the different game modes. Versus is for multiplayer battles. Yes, I'll be dropping into some multiplayer battles with my son Morgan on other videos as well. Be sure to check out this playlist, as I'll be adding to it throughout the coming weeks. You can play together with friends on one Nintendo Switch console, and you can also play wirelessly. We will be playing wirelessly with multiple consoles, that is, as long as everyone has a copy of Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. The main gameplay mode is Campaign, and that's what I'll be starting today. There, the story of the war's world will unfold as you battle against rival commanding officers. There are other modes too, but I'll tell you about those later. It's time to start your training, so I'll see you in Campaign.
Let's move out!
Thank you, Nell. So, here it is, Design Room. You can create and share your own custom maps versus challenge other players or the CPU in local battles online. Unlock this mode upon receiving your ID tag in Campaign, so you have to play a little bit of the campaign before we can unlock the online mode. Very strange, but I suppose it wants you to know how to play the game. Campaign, that's what we're going to be doing. War Room, and you can unlock this. This is basically... solo challenge mode with individual maps, not linked in a story like the campaign, but also intriguing to play through. Lovely, like little game of chess it is. Chess at war. And Hachi's shop isn't open for business yet. You can unlock things for your gallery from Hachi's shop. Let's get into the campaign here and see what this has to offer. The story has yet to be revealed, and I'm not going to reveal the story of Black Hole Rising, Advance Wars 2 yet, because I'm going to play through the entirety of Advance Wars. Come not may, and how long it may take, it shall be done. Completion. New game. 0. Casual or classic? Casual. Which difficulty setting? Please not. You can change the difficulty. I'll just do classic for experienced players looking for a challenge. For players just starting out, classic is actually the same level. Yeah, these. I know a friend who was like, casual. I'm just starting out. You know, I want to learn things. Casual is now easier than it was on the GBA version, and classic is literally, it says looking for a challenge, is literally the GBA level of difficulty. So I'm gonna go for classic for now. And you can change it like you said as well. So ooh, we can move around the map with the L stick here. Green Earth is over here. Capital City of Gold Comet is up here. Blue Moon is down up there, and there's an unidentified landmass here, but we're gonna start on Orange Star, and this is field training. We'll go over the basic of troop movement and attack controls in the training mission. Thank you very much. Troop orders, city training. Show me when you're ready for this lesson by clearing the previous one. So the training has got split into 3 different missions. So we'll go over how to move your troops and attack with them. Let's go. Always handy a bit of training. I've heard they pared back the training in this as well, and they'll teach you some more advanced stuff as you're actually playing through the game, whereas they had more training levels beforehand. Right then, day 1.
All right.
It's looking cheerful and colourful. We begin with a simple training mission to get you comfortable with the basics of movement and combat. Take a look at these 2 orange infantry units. They are both under your command. The blue unit here is an enemy unit. Damn enemies. Oh, and the marker here, this is your cursor. Use L to move the cursor around, and you'll use this to give your units commands, see unit information, and more. For now, move the cursor over this infantry unit I've circled here and press A to select it. Right, so movement is pretty fluid. I can also do it with the D-pad as well if I wanted to. And as you go over the wrong one, for example, it does tell you the information about the unit. There's an infantryman, he's got a machine gun, he's standing, the terrain he's standing on as well, because this terrain is a mountain, this terrain is the wood, which can conceal in fog of war, and it also tells you how much life they have in them, maximum of 10 hearts for every unit, how much fuel, some vehicles will require refueling if they get down to 0. When you select a unit, the area around it becomes highlighted. This area shows the selected unit's range of movement. I can see the enemy's range of movement as well, I believe. Now, order your unit to approach the enemy. Please move the cursor here and press A. No. Okay, that's fine. And then you gotta wait, because that's his single unit move over. After a unit moves, the command menu will appear. The only thing you can do now is wait, so select wait and then press A to confirm your command. Did you see what happened to your unit? Its colors turned darker. That means this unit can't receive any more orders this turn, but don't worry, you'll be able to use it again on your next turn. Now select your next infantry unit. I'll circle it for you here. Right, so if I select the enemy infantry unit and press A on him, I can see, that's an enemy unit. You can see how far the enemies are able to move, but you can't give them orders. Press B to exit this view and then select the unit I circled. Haha, I've done that earlier, right? But yeah, so I can see how far he can move. And my man here is not out of range because he can move here and still shoot on the next one. But what I want to do is select... Oh, you can move it fast by holding down. Select this one. See the enemy's unit space as a red highlight? That means it's within attack range. Yay! Since infantry are direct combat units, you need to be adjacent to your target to attack, so next to them, but not diagonal. Please move your unit next to the enemy so we can fire away. And then fire. There was, in the old versions, a quicker way, just to, instead of selecting the square which you can move to the next one, you can actually select the red square and it will automatically fire. I wonder if it was going to teach us that as well. And I wonder if it's still operational. I should imagine so. Yay, our first little cutscene. Cut you down, pal. My second group of infantry will finish him off. You did some damage to the enemy. You took some counterfire damage too, but since you initiated the attack, your unit fared much better. Initiate the attacks, you get an offensive and defensive boost. Basically, you're taking out their men before they can fire back, so they have less men or less energy to shoot you with. When you finish giving orders to units, it's time to end your turn. To do this, first press A on an empty space to display the map menu. So you go to an empty space, then you get the map menu. The map menu provides all the information and choices you need in order to enhance your playing experience. For now, I need you to select End Turn to continue with the lesson. Go ahead and do that now. So CO basically breaks down who your CO is. We have no CO at the moment. I don't like the cardboard edge to the box. Maybe because it's... I'm sure I've seen a wooden edge on other pictures. This corrugated cardboard looks rather cheap. So they're fighting back. They've got 3. Oh, they got 5. They'll take a pound in there. Day 2. It's your turn again, but hang on a second. Do you see the numbers on the units? Those indicate each unit's HP, which means hit points. So if there's no HP... Oh, look, he's flashing red as well. There he goes. Didn't notice that in the older games. So it must be a new addition. The guy at the top has no HP there, meaning he's maximum, which is 10. All units begin with 10 HP, but as they take damage in battle, the HP will decrease. When a unit reaches 0 HP, it'll vanish from the screen. Notice that your unit currently has more HP than the enemy unit does. The unit that attacks first generally has the advantage. That's why you should pick your battles carefully and always try to fire first. That's true. Units also lose some of their firepower when they get damaged, so it's better to fire an enemy with this undamaged unit. Let's select yours now. Now, one thing...
Commander!
Did you know there's... Oh, hey, this is what I was talking about earlier. Commander, did you know there's an easy way to give attack orders? If I may, I'd like to show you. See that highlighted enemy unit is within attack range, so you can use quick fire on it. Try selecting the enemy unit directly. So instead of moving next to it, then pressing, if you press that, the menu will come up. You've got to choose fire. If you select on the unit immediately, there we are, it'll give you a breakdown of the damage they can receive or give out. And you just press it, and you don't have to go through the sub-menu for fire. Very handy indeed, and I'm glad that is still intact. Vital for speeding up some of the bits and pieces of this. Well done. Since you defeated the enemy unit, notice that you didn't even take any damage. I'll call that a win-win. Congratulations! You completed your very first field training lesson. I'm so proud of you.
Are you ready for the next lesson?
Oh yeah. Let's get going, Nell. Lesson complete. So, those are the very basics. You just attack first, ask questions later. This next lesson will teach you how to capture cities and to use terrain for defensive cover. Yay, defense. Mountains provide great defense. Lesson 2, cities and terrain. Oh, that was like, as if my headphones are breaking. Right, we can capture cities as well, which is going to try to do... Looks like the enemy has deployed a mech, or a mechanized infantry unit. These units are tougher and can even deal serious damage to vehicles. Yep, good against anti-tanks. Lucky for you, I planned for this and give you a mech for your own to practice with. Infantry may not be able to defeat a mech unit in direct combat, so you'll want to use the terrain for defensive cover. I think we'll start by teaching you how to capture cities. I'm going to take a whack if I capture that city though, walking through mountains, your movement distance is greatly decreased. Let's select this infantry unit. Okay. Neutral cities are colored gray, but they change to match your color's army when you capture them. Capturing cities is vital to success on the battlefield, so please attempt to capture and control as many cities as you can. They give you money. To begin, please move your unit onto the city. The more cities you have, the more money you can have. And there, capture. Please select the capture command. It doesn't automatically capture. You do have to select it because you might not want to capture it. You might want to attack instead. Yeah, it's decreased. The city is now partially captured. It'll take a bit more to capture it completely. Only your foot soldiers, meaning infantry and mech units, can capture a city. So it basically... Oh, whatever. Each turn, There it is, capture 10. Each turn a unit spends capturing a city lowers the city's capture number by that unit's current HP. So if you got a unit of HP 1, he's only gonna, that capture of 10 will take 10 turns to capture, which is ridiculous. Each city or base or anything that you want to capture is at 20. So it's going to take you a minimum of 2 turns to capture something. Be careful not to move a unit that's in the process of capturing a city. Now you have to restart capturing it over again. Yes, if I move him out to fight that troop at the top there, the topmost blue troop, then that'll go back to 0 and the city will return to 20. The same is true if capturing unit loses all its HP before the city is fully captured. If you die, you've got to restart capturing again. Do your best to protect units that are trying to secure new bases, as they are vulnerable during that process. Now let's select this unit next. Great, now move the unit here and begin to capture this city too. Yay, we got 2 cities.
Nice work.
Now select this infantry unit. I'm going to attack the guy at the top, I believe. Now fire on that infantry unit.
Hey,
Psst, hey, want to hear a tip? You can actually speed up things by holding ZR. Give it a try when you fire on that enemy. Okay. Right, so if we automatically fire, then I hold down ZR. Okay, it greatly increases the speed of the video. Excellent. Okay, now select this infantry unit. I'm going to go up into the mountains. Notice anything different? Yes, I do. The movement cost is double in mountains, but such terrain offers defensive advantages. In Fog of War as well, it allows you to see further. A Fog of War is when you don't know if your troops are not within a certain area, then the rest of the map is blacked out because you have no intel on it, on what is moving in that area. But such terrain offers defensive advantages to compensate for the extra movement cost. Yes, they do. You'll understand better once you fire on the enemy. Go ahead, engage the enemy, and blah, blah, blah. Is that enemy in a mountain as well? Yeah, he's in a mountain as well, so it won't offer me any defense, surely. This will just be a normal exchange of fire. The enemy's unit took less damage than the first one you attacked, didn't it? Alright, so you're trying to show me how the enemy took less damage. That's because of another terrain feature called Defensive Cover. Defensive cover in the mountains is the number shown here, a 4 in this case. The defensive cover on the plains is a 1. Wait until you get to rivers, so it must be 0. Now the higher the defensive cover rating is, the less damage the defending unit will take. Does that make sense? Yep, it does. Great, I knew you'd be a quick study. Please now end your turn by pressing A on an empty space and select the end turn on the map. Let's go. I hope my American female voice is not annoying. Oh, he's gone over the mountain. Blimey, Charlie. Oh yes, even though they're mechs and they can fire rocket launchers, they only fire rocket launchers upon vehicles. Yay! I'm still 1 troop ahead of you there, pal. Right, this should put you down at 2. Good, you're going down next. I wonder if it's going to show me how to combine units here, which will allow me to beat... Oh, mech units really pack a punch, don't they? Lucky even though our neutral city still provides defensive cover. Yep. Another thing, keep in mind is that movement cost differs between unit types. Did you notice the mech unit could move only 2 squares, but wasn't slowed by the mountain terrain? Yes, 2 squares all over for the mechs. Whenever you need information like this, just place a cursor over what you want to learn about and press ZR. Easy peasy. This works for terrain features as well for all types of units, and always remember, knowledge is power. Yes, go play around. It's a good idea to order units to capture this at the start of your turn. That way you can be sure you won't forget to give the order. Let's select that unit. So if I go over the woods and press ZR, it breaks down everything. The defensive stars up to 5, so woods are only 2 defense. But I press ZR to drop out as well, so it's not hold down. But mountains provide a 4-star defensive cover, and the movement cost is double for the infantry, but air and mechs can just walk across it like it's flat terrain. Same as wood, where tires and treads are very much slowed down in the woods. Yeah, very good. In fog of war, ground units hidden here can only be seen by adjacent units. Very good. Right, let's select this one. A completely healthy trooper can capture a city in 2 turns, so you have to stay put until get it done. We are going to capture. She did order us to capture. Yay, we got a city. Great work. This is your city now. Notice how it changes color to match your army, and you can steal cities as well. Now select this wounded mech unit. Right. Because this unit took damage in the last round, it'll take a bit longer to capture city. Keep that in mind as you defend your troops. Since your unit was hurt, it can lower the capture number only by its current HP amount, leaving it vulnerable to another attack. Let's attack this enemy mech unit instead. Ah, that's a good idea. I thought if you shot, you would stop the capture, but no. Why didn't you finish this training while I prepare the next lesson? All you have to do is defeat the enemy units. Right, I am gonna completely wipe the floor with this guy first of all. Or maybe not. That's one less to worry about. And I'm worried about the guy in the mountains there, so all I can do now is end my turn and pray that mech is going to go down. Come on. He's going to fire on the guys in the city. Yes, he is. And he's going to die here. I have defensive cover as well. There we go. Oh, maybe not. Oh, you... Oh. Right, what they haven't taught yet, and what I want to show, and I'm sure it'll show next one, but I can't. Haha, you blighter. I can't combine because that's a mech. Right, let me open fire on him first then. Whittle him down. Right, he's gone the next one anyway. Don't have to worry about him. But what you can do... And I'm just doing this to highlight. No. You can join units. I press B. So if this guy at what I'm highlighting now has 5 HP and this guy has 5 HP, by doing that and joining, then the 5 and 5 adds together to make the 10, which I'm not going to do at the moment. I can steal your cities while you're not looking. And just in case I need to join together. Ah, what am I doing? I just attack him. I forgot he had that troop on the city there. You had to use the gunner, right? Another successful run. I hope you have a better understanding of terrain defenses and capturing techniques now. Focus on strategies I've taught you so far. Use them well and victory will be yours. I'm sure of it. Another lesson complete. It's bright and cheerful and colourful. I'm quite liking this. When I saw the... I love the animated COs. They're really good. I was worried, first of all, when I saw the change from pixel to 3D art in-game. I was not liking it in my initial, but it's definitely grown on me. This lesson will teach you everything else you need to know to succeed in combat. Repair and transport. APCs are on the way. Vital for restocking things like long-ranged attackers. Your APC can just top them up with a bit of bullets. There's my long-range attacker there, running out of fuel, and there they are. Looks like the enemy has surprised our forces and damaged these tank units. Oh dear. Don't worry, I'll teach you how to even the odds. Yeah. We'll need to repair them in order to have any hope of winning here. This unit is damaged badly and out of ammo, so let's patch it up. Will you select this tank unit first, please? So, these are, as you can see, tanks. Tank, move 6, vision 3, so you can see, in Fog of War, I can see 3 squares ahead of it. Tank units have high movement ranges and are inexpensive. They're easy to deploy. They're quite tough as well and got 70 fuel. So we're going to select that tank, and I can go all the way back. To repair a unit, just move it to a city or building that you control, even your HQ. My HQ is the big one at the back, top back left there. This is the only city in range, so please move here. And I believe it only gains 2 HP every move.
Great job.
Great job. This tank will now recover 2 HP for every turn it remains here. The tank won't have a chance to recover if we can't stop the enemy tanks from reaching it.
Oh dear.
And your other tanks ain't in great shape either. Oh dear. Luckily there's a way to regain HP and block the bridge at the same time. Yes, I'll show you how. First, let's select this tank unit. We're going to combine, like I showed earlier. Yeah, we're going to block the bridge, which is a fantastic little move to do, because in front, you can see the long range thing, which is flashing with a... I'll highlight it when I can. Now move the tank to the spot in front of the bridge so only one unit can reach and attack it at a time. Since enemy units can't move over opposing units, we can use a tank to block the bridge, while humans, the soldiers, can go through the river. But that leaves them open to massive attack because the river provides 0 defense, basically. The tactic is called building a defensive wall. So, if I go onto the river, and I can't press because it wants me to move. Right, okay. Wait there. This tank won't last long in its current state, so select the other tank and I'll show you how to join them. Hey. There are river, defensive, no stars. You get 1 troop on the riverbank and the enemy troops in the river. Oh, they're going down fast. Right, so we're gonna combine now. Great. Now if you move the tank directly onto your other damaged tank, they'll be merged. Move your tank here and select join. So we go here. 4 and 6 is 10. We've got a full powered up tank. See, your tank is fully repaired. Excellent work. When 2 units join, they'll combine their HP, of course. Now it's only 1 unit, but that seems better than 2 damaged ones. Yes, I know 2 units may seem better than 1 strategically, but running around with low HP is very risky for most units. Also remember, damaged units deal less damage when they're attacking. Now your repaired single tank will be able to hold the bridge. And while that happens, your damaged tank can be repaired. One more thing, when you join 2 units, it ends their turn, so make sure you anticipate that, yes. I can see that you're starting to understand the strategies of war. A few more things to teach you. Now, the enemy base is just waiting to be attacked there. It's great to see that we have an artillery unit, but there's a problem. Our artillery unit is out of ammo, and it's almost out of fuel too. Yikes. That unit can't fire without ammo, and it can't move without fuel. In its current condition, it is practically useless. This is the artillery, which, from what I can see, can it shoot three squares ahead of it? If it can, it's going to hit the bridge. I know that's for sure. We'll find out very shortly. Lucky for us, we have some transport units available. Let me show how to use them. These transport units are called Armored Personnel Carriers, or APCs for short. Let's select the APC unit first, yes, because it's got a massive range in APC. It should be able to reach the artillery unit. Now this is the enemy base I was talking about. It's an HQ. If I capture this, I win the game. Which, it might be worth getting this man into the APC, coming down the road to here, getting the man out, capturing the enemy base, while the enemy are all trapped in this part and can't do anything about it. That's my tactic. Now, to make the artillery unit usable, we need to move the APC adjacent to its supplies, move the AC here, and supply command. Now, what you need to know about APCs as well, look at that movement range, is amazing. One, they got intense movement range, but two, the defense is quite high as well, so it's good using an APC as a blockage, where my tank is blocking the road there. In future missions, you'll see me using APCs a lot. But they can also, as you find out, carry men. So this is the supply, and the APC will supply fuel and ammo. Done.
Great job.
When you supply a unit, you fill its ammo and fuel to the maximum levels. This time, we give supplies to only one unit. The APC unit can provide supplies to other adjacent units simultaneously. So if I had another artillery unit to the north, 1 square above my APC, would have supplied both of them. It can supply 4. Don't forget, you can supply units by placing them in allied buildings, where they will heal also. However, transport units are best used when you're on the move. They are. Now that your artillery unit is ready, let's go ahead and use it. Please select it now. Artillery are indirect fire units. That means they can fire from a far distance without fear of counterfire. Artillery units can't move and fire on the same turn. This is why it's a game of chess, and very, very clever game of chess at that. I love that the long distance ranged attackers can't move and fire. You've got to position them and get ready and let the enemy walk into you. But the range on the artillery unit is 2 to 3 spaces. And you know it, looks like we have a target within that range. That tank to the south of us, and 1 block left, 2 down, 1 left. A knight's move away from a chess piece perspective. So if I click on here, wait. No, hang on, we won't be able to, I didn't want to press wait. I didn't want to press fire. I want to press B to go back, and I can't, because this is the demo. I wanted to show the complete range, but this is what I do. Artillery units are fire! Cool as hell. Have some of that. Whittling their tanks down. Careful placement of indirect fire units is vital winning battles, and most certainly is. Try to keep the enemy units from engaging them directly, and you will succeed. There are other ways to win too. See these buildings? They are the HQ headquarters for each army. We call them HQs for short. If you capture an enemy HQ, you'll instantly win the battle. Be careful though, the same rule applies if the enemy captures your HQ, so it's always sure to keep it safe. Now it seems the enemy wandered too far from the HQ and left us an opening. They did. However, your mech unit won't reach it in time to capture it. That's where we have a second APC, gives us an edge. Let's select the mech and load it onto the APC. Now mechs can move 2 squares. You can load a mech or infantry onto a transport unit by moving them. So go ahead here and load. Can you only do 1?
Yeah.
Great, now you've loaded the mech unit inside the transport unit. Now it's ready to roll out. Let's select the loaded APC next. And wouldn't you believe it, it goes all the way down there, and you can instantly, even though you've already moved your mech guy, you can instantly drop off the units after your turn as well. Watch this now. Using an APC unit to provide you extra distance, you need to try moving next to the HQ. Let's go. It will say drop. Perfect. You could wait here and the mech unit wouldn't take damage while inside the APC. Although if the APC happens to get destroyed, both units will be lost. You lose the APC and your mech with HP 10. But right now we want to capture the enemy HQ, so please select drop from the menu. And you can select where to drop as well. Now place the mech unit directly, so I could select here, 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 or here, and I want to go there. Pop. Turn over. There you go, now you have a healthy unit on your enemy's HQ. You can begin to capture the HQ in your next turn. So we're 2 turns away from winning. We need to hold the bridge for 2 turns. Your mech unit is in place, your tank has set up a defensive wall, and your artillery is fully supplied. You're doing great. Just focus on capturing the HQ and protect that bridge. End turn is finish up. I would have put the... Anyway. Personally, I would have put... on my next turn, I would have moved this up, if I'm not going to be attacked, that is. Because pressing on this... Oh, you can't because it's done. he can basically shoot 1, 2, 3 squares and in a shape like this all the way around. I would have put this one maybe here, moved an APC up to here, and then I'd have blown them. Anyway, I get 2 defensive vehicles in front instead of 1. I'd have put something on the bridge as well. Right, select, end turn. Day 1 of the blue. Ah, the bridge. Oh, that took a wallop. Alright, how far can this tank move? I know this sounds strange, but the first thing I'm going to do is fire on this enemy to whittle him down. But I don't want to kill him. Oh, I killed him. Problem is now I got a full 10 tank coming to hit my 5 tank. Let's capture this base immediately. One of the best moves I can do at the moment is to move this back 1 and wait. Move an APC here, supply that, why not? And move this up here and combine it, but I should have moved that back too. Let's move this forward and wait. We got an APC here which can supply every single time. Now the APC is going to provide defensive cover. Let's go. Let's see what they can do on this turn. Let's see how much he can. A single tank can, a full tank can knock down a full APC, both on 0 defensive territory. Not as good as I remember. Okay, that's okay. But what I would do before capturing, because I like to see things through to completion, is join this, move this over here and wait. Oh, APC here, supply that, and get a shot off as well. Now, I got a problem of I could take the tank out and weaken it, but this is gonna aim for this, so I'm gonna take out their long-ranged attacker, so we don't lose any power in our artillery. That's considerably weakened them now because they can only attack that way. And we just won the game by securing the enemy HQ. Bosh. I could have done that immediately on my first go, but I'm thinking of tactics for the long term. Your lessons are now complete. You're ready to take on any Wars World can throw at you. Wars World. And just in time too, I'm getting reports that the enemy forces have invaded Orange Star. One last thing to remember, keep an eye on your stats, but luck plays a small part in every battle. Keep this in mind, and I know you do us proud. I'll see you around. Yay, that is the tutorial of Advanced Wars, and I think I'll keep it at that. Nice work. With that in mind, your field training is now complete. Congratulations, Land Dragon. So how was it? Did you happen to learn something new? No. As you may know, just covered in the basics, since there's more to learn, I'll still be around to offer advice as you work your way through the missions. Yes, there's still lots to learn. Anyway, it looks like you're ready to get started with the story. Yay, we've done the prologue. Okay. Skirmishes between 2 neighboring countries, Orange Star and Blue Moon, were thought to have been merely stories of the past. That is, until the day Blue Moon attacked without warning. Land Dragon, you will guide the commanding officers of Orange Star in defending their territory and fight and uncover the motive behind the sudden ambush. Our story now begins with Nell, Commander-in-Chief of Orange Star, as she trains a new recruit.
Andy, wake up!
This isn't time to be lazing about.
Oh,
I'm up. What's the drill?
drill this time.
Thank you, Andy. No drill, we got a real situation. It's that madman Olaf. It's the Commander-in-Chief of Blue Moon. Our intel indicates that he's ordered an invasion of Orange Star. Blue Moon, I thought they were through being the bad guys. We assigned a recon team to investigate. They just sent word that Blue Moon now holds the Coral Fortress. We can't afford to lose that territory.
Oh yeah!
Right on, I finally do something. I'm gonna lead the way and save the day. I can't wait to see some action. Oh, no, you don't. Not yet, anyway. You need to listen and learn first. Our top priority is rescuing Coral Fortress from Orange Star. For Orange Star, not from Orange Star. We are Orange Star. Watch closely, okay? Let's go. Mission 1, Tank Ops, which we will be dropping into. In the next episode of Advance Wars, we'll keep it to the field training tutorial. And how far does this go? Just there. What lies on the other side of the world? Who knows? Maybe we'll find out one day. Thank you for watching this with me, Old Nintendo Gamer and Son, and we'll be back with more Advance Wars in the very, very near future, because I'm going to continue playing. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and give us a like if you've enjoyed our content. We're also on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, our private Discord server, and you can support us via Ko-fi. All the relevant links are in the description below and in the banner above.